Hey guys, can everybody hear me okay? I wanted to wait. I said when I first came in, just give me a second because I had used the bathroom. It kind of creeped up on me. I was watching the premiere. But can everybody hear me okay? Please give me some thumbs up. What's up, guys? Good. The audio's good. Good to see you guys. Everybody's back here. Thank you. Welcome from the premiere, everyone. Everyone's in here. Thank you so much for coming, guys. This is going to be an interesting one because I don't know. That was crazy. What did you guys think? Like, the racial stuff was crazy. I really wonder what it's gonna be like if I were to go there and stand in there like alone. I don't know. I think I would get more. I think if I would have known that we were gonna get all of that stuff, I probably would have did the Echovox even sooner than because okay, so I'm going to back up. So the owner did say everybody gets their own experience. Some people don't get anything. Some people have different feelings in places in the house. Everybody's experience is different. So that's what I thought was interesting. When we went through the house, it was completely different than the stuff she was telling that other people were getting. Like we weren't getting that vibe. Granted, me and Mumsy are not psychics. Like we were not getting that vibe. So we decided to focus on Alfred's room. If it's really his room. I mean, it seems like that's where they kind of all mingle. That's like the center of the house. You're good freaking. Sorry, my allergies this time of year is terrible for me. So we decided to focus on that one room. The basement, you could not have done any EVPs in there. That the furnace was so loud in the basement. It's an old house. So I wonder sometimes when people are saying that they're getting like EVPs and all that stuff down there. I mean, you have to be really careful and do it in between like furnace kick-ons, things like that. But for me, being a person of color, I guess you want to say, that center of the house is the best place to be for sure. And I was actually surprised that the other guy, the black guy that goes there, hasn't had anything that I know of, but nobody uses the Echovox really. So I didn't hear anything Undertaker. I went through that. There were no EVPs, no nothing. I tried. You can't, once you start filtering the background noise and you put it into a noise removal, it will get rid of EVPs. That's the issue with that. I'm sure if I had a $10,000 like sound recording booth, it would be way different. But obviously I can't afford that. So, so yeah, kind of interesting. But yeah, we didn't get any EVPs, not one. The only thing that we got was when we left that first time, and that was even hard to hear. I tried to filter out the background noise, but as soon as I turned up the sound so you guys could hear it better, you get all of that contamination in the background. But then again, the more you take out the noise, it affects what you caught. So yeah. What's up, Fawn? So that's the big issue. Yeah. So nothing. We didn't get nothing. But we got a lot on the Echovox though. And like she said, there are people who haven't gotten anything there. We went there and we had our own experience. So I liked what we got, honestly. And then I did send her a text with the link and asked her if she knew Orion. So the picture that was in the master bedroom, she said she doesn't tell anybody who that is. She just waits to see if anybody tells her. Maybe it's Ryan. I don't know who that person is. Hi, my Mumsy, my Flaja. Sorry. I got a lot of nose and like crap going on. So yeah, so interesting. I do want to back up. It's okay, Fawn. Look, if you miss premieres, it's not a big deal. You can always go back and watch, guys. Life still goes on. It's not all about that. So if you guys miss them, we're not going to be mad at all. You're good. You can watch them a month later. I don't care. They're there for the entertainment of you guys. So and we just like to share the things that we experience. So happy birthday again to Charmaine. It's Charmaine's birthday today. I don't know if she was in here because I had to go to the bathroom. I just wanted to get the live at least started because I did say 9. But I do want to back up. So Charmaine did find the ghost in the first video. I did not have a package ready for her yet because I've kind of been talking about with Mumsy and actually JJ Paranormal as well, how to do it. So we came up with the idea. It's going to be cool. So when you find the ghost, we are going to have a set of 4 or 5 different colored ghosts. I just ordered the resin. So I will be making different colored ghosts. So there's going to be a different color ghost in the videos. You're going to get that resin ghost in the mail of the color that it was that day you were watching that you found it. And then you'll also get an autographed picture, some cool stickers, some little cool stuff, in the box. Once you get the full set, once the full set's there, and we'll tell you each color, that's a full set. Once you have that full set, and then you let me know, you take a picture of it, send me an email, then you're going to get the goodies. Then you'll be getting merch and things like that. So that's how we're going to do it. I think it's cool. I think it's going to be very interesting. So that's how we're going to do it. So Charmaine will have the white one because that's the white one that was there. The one that was in the video, the one we just did was white, of course. But we are going to be switching up the colors. So, but it'll always be the same colors for a set. So in the future, I will let you know what that set color is. It's always going to be the same set colors, but I think it's going to be cool. I think we settled on white, black, red, because those are go get 'em colors. And then I think it was blue and purple is what we decided. So once you get one of each, you send me a picture and then you win yourself some merch. So this one was hidden pretty good in this one. I don't know if anybody's going to notice this one. But Charmaine actually, when we had it in the very first video, when we did the one in need of the, I forgot the name, Doty Island, the Doty Island haunting, we actually showed it. But it was before we actually hit it, but she saw it. Nobody else saw it. So, we'll make sure if it's black, we'll put it in an area where you can see it. So it won't have a dark background or anything. It'll be in front of something that's bright. Just like I try to put the white one in front of something that's dark. So we'll definitely make sure that we hide it in an area like that. So that'll help out a little bit for you guys to know. If it's a dark one, be looking for a lighter background behind it. If it's a light one, make sure there's a dark background behind it. So that'll help. So that's how that's going to go. But other than that, it was interesting. Very interesting. I found it very interesting as well when she was talking about the history of the land with the KKK, and then to turn around and actually get some racism. That was pretty interesting. Yeah, timestamp it in the comments. Yes, the only time you're going to send me a picture is when you have the whole set. So just tell me where you saw it. That's all you have to do. Just in the comments, just tell me where you saw it, and then I'll respond if that was it. Or Mumsy can, whoever gets it. But then after you get the full set, then you're going to want to take a picture of your full set. Hey, it's me, Jax, whatever. I got the full set. Send me an email with the picture. Good to go. I think that's going to be the coolest way to do it. And it'll be neat. And then each one will have like a date, what video it was. It'll be kind of cool, to keep it. It'd be like a collectible and stuff like that. In case we ever blow up like Zach Bacon's. You never know. So, yeah. Do you think that we should all like autograph the thing? and send it that way? Or do you guys want it just like plain? We could always autograph the bottom or something. I don't know. I got to wait till the resin comes. It'll probably be a flat bottom, obviously. So we could possibly sign the bottom of it. So, yeah, Jax, if you did, please comment below on the video. And I'll let you know if you found it, or Mumsy, if Mumsy sees it first. Yeah, I'm going to have to like subscribe and unsubscribe from Jax. I don't know why I can't see her. I just don't understand. Let's see if I can subscribe and then unsubscribe. All right. And then subscribe again. And we'll see. Yeah, no, I did make it where the team can't play because honestly, I can send you merch anytime, Undertaker. If you want a ghost, I can send you ghosts. I mean, it's easier for us. So I figure we'll just leave it to the subscribers. Oh, it worked, Jax. I can see you again. So I did. I had to unsubscribe and subscribe. I did have it set to all. So some reason I had to unsubscribe and subscribe so I could see you now. Hi, sissy. I can see you now. We love you too. Yay. That got fixed. Sweet. Yo, I'm sitting in my office right now. There is no heat in the office because it's an add-on to the house. So I got my little space heater right here. Yeah. I know, Jax. I hated that I couldn't see you. Completely hated it. Oh, Mumsy. So you have to go to Lady Jax Paranormal, go on her channel, unsubscribe, and then resubscribe, and she popped right up. That's crazy. Hey, honey. Are you coming on the live? Well, oh, God. Who cares? Yeah, YouTube be doing some weird stuff. For sure. Yeah, I just have a little space heater and it's good. Mumsy's gonna go do it. Yeah, it's crazy. All of a sudden she was just like, boom, there's Jax. Yeah, I don't know if it's like a glitch or what's going on. I'm not really sure. It's weird. Oh, T says hi, honey.
Hi.
She said hi. You can probably hear her, actually. So that owner, I think she's going to be very interested when she watches the video, because she didn't say anything to me and Mumsy about anybody getting anything racist. So I think we're the first ones. Did you unsubscribe to her, brother, and then resubscribe? What's up, Helena? What up, sis? Welcome in. Sorry to hear about your cat too, by the way. I know it's a little late, but I believe I did say something underneath your posting, but I want to say it again because I know it's not easy. It sucks. It really sucks. I just was talking about Celine today and started crying. Sheesh. So you never get over it, I'm telling you guys. So rest in peace to the kitty.
I found that lady very interesting, all the history she knows.
That lady, let me tell you, there was so much stuff that I had to cut out because it literally would have been a separate video. Like, she knows everything. When I tell you she dives into the history of that house, it is crazy. She knows everything and she keeps track of everything that everybody tells her as well. Like, her story just keeps building and building and building and building of the stuff. I mean, it's just crazy. I know, Jax. 4 of them. No way. So she knows a lot of information. Yeah, because she talk all day. Absolutely. But it's just like, I know it seemed like, man, she just kept going and kept going and kept going, but you gotta know that information about the house. Like, that's interesting. And like I said, to have somebody that actually has a haunted location that actually cares, about the location and the information that's coming in and out. That, to me, that says a lot. That says a lot. The crane wallpaper was pretty cool, right? Yeah, she's a talker, but she has to be. You know, you're coming there, you're paying for a location, you want to know the background of the house. I mean, that's important stuff. And to actually have something that, like, a person that you can actually go to a location and they actually know, they're not just like, well, some people say there's this, and then other people have said this, and then other people are saying this. Well, that's, to me, I don't feel like that's as legit. Like, okay, so how do you know your house is haunted? Like, how did you know your house was haunted? You just decided to make some money, and then, like, people just told you stuff, so you just said, oh, it's haunted, this is why? No. And I do like that she reached out from the lady from the Bel Air house on top of it to kind of like, hey, I'm having some experiences. I had this, what did they call that again? Those houses, the shit, guys, help me out. She's not gonna know. I don't even know why I even asked. Oh, Jesus. The escape room. The fact that she had the escape house, and then they were having, all the workers were calling, like her nephew, saying, yeah, this is weird stuff going on. Like, yeah.
She didn't even buy the house for the haunted aspect of it.
No, she didn't buy the house for the haunted stuff till her dad said, yeah, there's ghosts in here. So I have a problem with that lady at the Bel Air house. If I ever get there, I'm going to feel her out for real, though. There's something wrong with her. I don't know what it. You know what? I think it's the house, Jax. She actually, the homeowner told me she's not running the house anymore. The husband's running the house now. I think that house has gotten to her over all the years, if you want me to be honest. I 100%. I think that's what it is. Freaking also, I love the whiteboards. I love that, like, that, you know, that literally you can just write what you found. And we didn't have I just said, I thought I got called the N-word a couple times, but then when I went back and listened to the Echo Box, I didn't hear that at all. So that was kind of weird that I heard it at the time. But I just said that I'll know more, like, after we edit, and then we ended up getting all that stuff on the Echo Box. So that was pretty interesting. And I did say that we heard like cupboards or walking or something on the recorder, but then come to find out later, it was the cupboards, because that one knock, that boom that you hear, is exactly the same sound as when I shut that last cupboard. So make sure you're in all messages. All right, brother. You have a good night at work. Let me know if you get anything else. Yeah, you have to go on all notifications. So it's always best when you subscribe to somebody, make sure you go on all notifications, because then it's right. It's the subscribe button. You click that and you hit all. You'll see it. Alfred actually, well, technically, he was Italian, so he wasn't white either. But a lot of times they didn't have a problem with that. It was the problem with the Native Americans and the blacks, or just being black and Native American, period. But it was kind of interesting. On top right of your chat, poke that button and select all messages. I think she's doing two different things, because I went on subscribe and hit all and she popped up, but she's not gonna, I don't know if she's gonna understand for the select all messages. I don't know. That would be on the actual chat, Mom. So yeah, and then the Jewish thing, that was weird too. I don't know why all of a sudden that popped up. So I'm just reading these for you, Mom. Helena said in the chat, there's those two lines. By clicking on that, you can choose what messages to see in chat. It is automatically set to top messages. I never see Jax unless I choose all messages. Just in case Mumsy's got it pulled up and she's listening, but looking at her phone. So I figured I'd read that. That was a good one. Thanks, Helena. If not, Mumsy, when I come visit, I'll show you. All right. Do you see her now, Mumsy? Okay, now you can see her. Okay, perfect. Yeah. It's like they're changing their settings and it's just weird. But yeah, that was just very, very interesting. But she definitely knows her shiznit about that house. And I think we're definitely the first ones to get racial stuff, because she did not bring up in that entire walkthrough, she didn't say anything about racism other than the KKK stuff in the area. She didn't say anybody got anything racist. So I'm like, yeah, we got something different than she's normally gotten. So hopefully she watches that and I hear back from her, especially with the Ryan. I don't know who this Ryan is either. She never said the name Ryan. You're confused, Helena. What are you confused about, sis? I actually had off tonight because I switched with one of the girls from work. She's in law school, so she needed to switch some days. But it is my weekend to work, so I go back to work tomorrow. Yeah, I did text her and I asked her if she knew Orion. So hopefully she'll get back to me at some point and I'll hear something back from her. I think what is going on. I don't know why, but at one point I heard Billie Holiday singing Strange Fruit in my head. Yeah, that's the interesting thing. Like, I hate it because not that we ever get enough views to really get paid off videos, but if there's a copyright on anything, what happens is that person that claims the copyright on the music gets paid for that video. So if all of a sudden we were to have like a viral video, they get all the profit from it. That's what's hard about that. And I'm talking about when I did Jeepers Creepers, I got copyright on Jeepers Creepers. And then I had to switch it, and then I was okay. It's so weird. Like, you can choose the oldest freaking song and there's still copyright on it. The one that we did at the Beale Manor, when I played Elvis, I played less than 15 seconds of it and I still got a copyright. So I don't know. But I think if I play some old slave music, that might be interesting. Or if I start breaking out in some slave songs like "Wade in the Water," I might get something. I mean, I could make my own music. I mean, I've done that. I mean, I can do it. I could try to make a mix of a song. The problem is AI is getting so good. Like, what's up, Top Hats? Thanks for coming. AI is getting so good at being able to pull out the original song, even if you remix it. So it's like, I'd almost have to sing it myself. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Because even if it's a cover of a song, they'll say, oh, it's copyright because it was on somebody's page. It's so crazy. I'm going to have to look into it. Yeah, we got snow yet. I mean, obviously, because we're in Ohio. But 48 today. Gee, is Tuesday 60. Well, that snow's not going to last very long. Yeah, I could put similar to the song. Here's a good question, though. So if I put similar to the song, do you think that it would have the same impact on the spirits because then they wouldn't know the song? That's a good question. Do you think the spirits would still react? Because it could be music that's made like the 1800s. But I don't know if it would get a same reaction because it's not something that they've heard. Although a lot of white folk didn't hear a lot of slave music. They probably wouldn't recognize a lot of slave music. If it's 100 years old or more, it's free to use. Well, then I should be okay for using like slave music then. Yeah, AI, I mean, the AI bots, honestly, I haven't had any issues yet, but I'm pretty good at getting around certain things when it comes to AI, but I haven't had any issues yet. So, oh, Cheyenne got a house. Nice. Nice. He does look like his mama for real. For real. Yeah, if they copyright on some 100-year-old music, that's ridiculous. I mean, Elvis Presley could be 200 years old and they probably still copyright that just because Elvis Presley, same with Michael Jackson, blah, blah, blah. But I think some slave music, I'd be good. Or some black soul music, like, you know what I mean? But that's my question though, Top Hats. If we make an original song, is it going to spark the same thing from the spirits that it would from the actual original? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if I play it, is it going to remind them of stuff? I mean, that's the question. But again, if I play slave music, they're probably not going to know it either. So I'll look into it. I'll see. I'm sure any of the music from the 1800s were in the clear. So, I mean, I'm not saying it still wouldn't work. I'm just saying, I'm just curious what you guys think about that. I don't know. But if I'm picking something from the 1800s, I'm sure we'll be fine because that's 1800s. I mean, it's 2025. If you give it a copyright from a song by a black person that was in, like, you know, in the South singing in some juke joint, that's crazy. You're good, Fawn. You can kick back and relax. Shoot, you don't have to say a lot. I also am gonna be doing an investigation on my trunk, guys. So I'll be uploading that one as well. I might do it tonight, actually, because I have to stay up tonight. Well, I'm thinking about it. If you send a family photo we had taken, can you do your magic and add someone? Depends on where you want me to add them. It's hard. If it's on an end, it would be easy. I can highlight everybody out of the picture and cut them out, add the person, and then put those people back in front of them. That I can do. Just send me the picture and then tell me who you want to add. Send me a picture of whoever you want to add. You can still get copyrighted for 100 years. Well, we would be okay in the 1800s. Because pre-1924, you're good. So early 1900s, 1800s, you're in the clear. So that we could do that. I would have been good playing anything from the 1800s there at that house. That's crazy. That's so dumb. I feel like you're on YouTube. If you're getting music, anything off public domain where you're not paying for, that's public domain to me. You shouldn't put that shit on public domain. You should have put this is not copyrighted. I mean, or this is copyrighted. Are you talking about adding someone using for? Yeah. Yeah. I'm talking about adding somebody. I can add somebody. Which depends on where you want me to. And you have to adjust sometimes the lighting and things like that for them to match like they were actually in the photo to begin with. That can be tricky, but it can be done. Robert Johnson, right? That's what I was thinking about, brother. Robert Johnson. I actually want to do a video about that, actually. I think that would be cool to put on the channel. Little Robert Johnson. But I'm thinking about investigating the trunk tonight. I do work the next 6 days because, like I said, I did switch with somebody because they had college exams. They were in law school. I'm like, I get it. Yeah, I'll help you out. But then it gave me a lot of days off. So, yeah, we went left and center. Not really left and center, though. Because we are talking about music I could have played. So, no, we're fine. Don't rush us, Undertaker. We're fine. These live streams, hey, we talk about whatever. So we're good. Jax, did you comment under there, Jax, about finding the ghost? Let me see. Let me know. I just got a copyright on Clean Water Demon House. That was like 3 years ago. And I even tried to fight it. It didn't work. I'm like, now you want to claim a copyright on it? You kidding? Okay. Okay, so Shaw Woman. The house is related to others around it. Yes, the Bel Air house, as you see right in the beginning, literally is half a block up the street. Like, it's right there. So if that's on a ley line, and the house we were at was on a ley line, all them houses are on a ley line. She did say up in that bedroom that the brothel was the street behind the house, and all that's left are the steps. The original, it's almost like the spirits are like, oh, let's congregate to the Bel Air house. Let's congregate to the Ross house. It's kind of weird. Like, oh, people are actually talking to us in these places. Let's walk on over there. Can I poke that button over? Yeah, you spelled it right, actually. Lighting can be tricky, but just use a filter layer on top of all layers to bring the whole composite together. Do you use Nix Effects or Pro Filter plugins? I use Photoshop. I have the Adobe package. And then I use I don't use Premiere Pro though. I am learning how to do DaVinci Resolve. I want to learn DaVinci Resolve first before I hop into Adobe, because DaVinci is easier than Adobe. So I went from, what was the one I was using before now? I forgot already. Movavi. And then I jumped up to DaVinci, the free version. So I'm trying to get better, you know what I mean, as I go. So. Oh yeah, I can see you now. So if you comment, where. If you comment where you see it, I'll see it now. It's actually JJ Paranormal messaging me. She's not feeling well. She wants to hop on the live, but I told her you need to get better. That's all we care about, get better. But yeah, so DaVinci, if you start with Movavi, but that's paid. I did the paid one. You can use it though for free, but you can't use as much as you can in DaVinci's free. If you watch videos on YouTube, it'll teach you how to use DaVinci. Anytime you have a question, just type it on YouTube. You'll find a video on how to use it. I pretty much was able to dive right into it just because I'd used Movavi for so long. But there definitely there's a lot of different ways to do things. And it's different than how it was on Movavi. So I'd be like, oh, well, I want to do this. How do I do that on here? So it takes time. But then once I get to that, Adobe and DaVinci are not cheap. I think DaVinci for the year is like $300-$400. It's expensive. Adobe's around the same. It's expensive, guys. I mean, you can pay monthly, but to have that whole Adobe package with the After Effects, that's what it is, with After Effects and Premiere Pro, it's pretty pricey a month. I mean, you're up to like $60-$80 a month. And that's getting like Photoshop, Lightroom, which I have, Premiere Pro. I mean, all that. It's not cheap, guys. But like I said, it's a lot different when you're actually making money off of your YouTube channel and the YouTube channel pays for this stuff. When you're not making money like that, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to just come up with. Okay, $295, right? That's $300, guys. I'm sorry. I work, yeah. But I don't have $300 to just put on a thing every freaking year to use it when I'm getting by just fine with the free version, if you want me to be honest. So, it's easy for people. I'm not saying anybody's doing that right now, but it's very easy to say, get this, buy that, pay for this. Yeah, okay, are you going to pay for it? Anytime you want to pay for it, you let me know. But to me, $295 for a year to use a program every year, that's expensive. I think I'm okay using the free version and getting away with that. But I start making $600 a month on YouTube. Sure, why not? But I don't. So we don't even make $100 a year. So yeah, no. Tell about the whole ghost team. We have some that weren't here when you spoke about all three colors. Oh, okay, yeah, I will go back. So going back to the ghosts that are being found in the videos, we're going to be hiding a ghost every time. The first two videos were white. Charmaine found the first one. Everybody else was sleeping. I don't know what happened. Jax thinks she found the one in this video. But we are going to have a 5-color set. So when we hide them, it's either going to be white, black, red, blue, white, red, black, blue. What was the other one I said I was going to do? Purple? I don't know. We don't know if it's going to be 4 or 5 yet. But anyway, when you win the single and you find it, you get that ghost color. I'm going to be making these out of resin. You'll get that color. And then you also get a little other goodies in there. Just some little goodies. Then when you get the whole set, then you send me a picture of it in the email. And then you get merch. Yeah. Do you have any issues using cracked versions of software? I have Photoshop C5, CS6 that costs $0 with all the plugins and extras that are out there. Just saying. I have not used any cracked versions. If you can find a cracked version of DaVinci, that would be awesome. I don't know much. I don't do cracked versions often, so I'm not a pro at that one. The Photoshop, Photoshop, I don't really use it for much. I can fix photos. I use Lightroom to fix photos more than I do Photoshop. Photoshop is when I'm trying to plug somebody in there or take somebody out, or where I'm like overlaying, onto a background for like a thumbnail. But I'm gonna tell you, I use Lightroom a lot. Just for like the different LUTs, like color LUTs, things like that. I don't need a new computer. I need Windows 11. And it's saying that my computer is not compatible, or somehow I can go in there and change it to allow Windows 11, but it's saying that some programs will not run properly. So I have to take my computer in and see if there's something they can change on there, which is probably the graphics card or some other crap, to be able to install Windows 11. I don't want Windows 11. I don't like Windows 11. So I'm kind of pissed that I have to switch over to that. But I do have a gaming computer, but I believe I just have to switch over my graphics card. Again, now we're talking more money. If that doesn't work, then I have to buy a whole new computer. Well, gaming computer, you're looking at $3,000 to $5,000 for a really good one. I don't buy chintzy when it comes to gaming computers. I do a lot of editing, guys. I need it to run smoothly like I'm playing a video game. And I use a lot of programs at the same time. Photoshop, DaVinci, a lot of stuff I'm using at the same time. So I need to, I don't have time to build that, Undertaker. I need somebody else to build it. And I would feel more, I've looked at the pieces separate, and I might as well just have somebody do it. Honestly, I wish I had Nugget, to be honest with you. All right, Wolf, White Wolf, brother, have a good night. Please be safe, man. Love you. Windows 10 is no longer supported. Yeah, I have Windows 10. I can use it. I use my computer fine. It's just that there are certain programs that are going to run slower now because they're suited for Windows 11. So that's the issue. The only thing that's saving me is my speed and like RAM and all that stuff on my computer is very, very high, like terabyte. So that's okay. So far, so good, but it just kicked over. So yeah. Yeah, I don't like Windows 11. Windows 11 sucks. I'm sorry. So many people that switched over earlier have had nothing but problems with it. I really don't want it. But unfortunately, this is how it works now. And now I got to get it. So it's like, I've been looking into this computer stuff for months, what I got to do. And it's just a pain in the ass. It's all money. It's all going to cost me money at the end of the day. Well, when you got to pay for new computers, ghost hunting equipment, ghost hunting locations. That's why I try to find so many free ones. Like the Ross house was only $200. That was a good deal. Like surprisingly that it's that cheap. Like that's awesome. Kudos to her. Yeah. It's a lot of money, guys, that we don't have. I don't have money to just fork out to do these things. So yeah. Forgot to tell you the doll that I wanted in Portal to Hell House. She moved. I believe it, Jax. I would like to go back to that too, bringing dolls to the haunted locations. I thought that was cool. She did have some haunted dolls at that house as well. We did use a camera on her most haunted doll. We left it there all night. Nothing. No movement, no nothing. Let me tell you, that was a pain in the ass to watch. Nothing. So, yeah. Right, T? You do have a lot. Yeah, I thought about bringing that back. I'm not sure, though. I don't know. I don't know if I want to yet or not. I don't know. It's a lot, too. And, I can't guarantee anything's going to attach to it. I mean, and you can't go to a location and be like, any spirits here, you can attach yourself to this doll. They'd be pretty pissed. Like, bro, you're taking our spirits out of the house. So I wouldn't be able to do that either. So I don't really know. Big reason I thank groups, channels like yours for doing it. Hey, you're welcome. It is a lot. It does suck. I'm going to be doing a documentary on fake YouTube and how we have to compete. It's hard, guys. We enjoy doing this. We love doing this. It's an addiction, like getting tattoos. And it does. We've forked out thousands and thousands of dollars since we started in 2020. I don't even want to add it up between all of us, how much we've probably actually paid. Faja and I, just alone, doing the sanitarium, the two sanitariums and the Monroe Demon House in one weekend cost us $1,300. That didn't even include gas or food. So it's very expensive. So when a lot of people, sometimes we do, we'll see comments either in our live or like in other people's lives. Oh, you should really go and do this. Oh, you should go do this asylum. Do you have $1,000? It's a lot of money. Like, I have to justify $1,000. Like, yes, it would be cool to do Eloise Asylum. I want to do it. It's right up the street, but it's $1,200 for the night. What if we go there and we don't get anything? So we have to walk out of there like, dude, I just spent $1,200 because you can't be guaranteed something's going to happen. So, I mean, yeah, do we do it for the passion? Absolutely. But we also have to justify the money. You know what I mean? Good night, Mumsy. I love you. Like, it's a lot of money, guys. Not to mention to keep up with the Joneses, what other channels are doing, software, recording devices. That's why I finally made our own motion detectors and music box. I am not paying $300 to $500 for a music box that I can make that cost me $20. Actually, cost me $40. I am going to start doing that as well, guys, just so you know. I am going to be making these. If people want to order them, I will make them for you because this is ridiculous. Paying all this money. Obviously, I'm going to charge you for me to make it because I have to ship it and I have to buy the parts. But the regular music box is like, I think it's like $300 or $400 for that. Like, what in the hell? It literally cost me $40 to make that, guys. $40. $40. What up, Jazz? Welcome in and welcome back, Helena. So, you know, I'm just saying, yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing that. Because we should not have to pay this kind of money, guys. I understand you want to make like shit. Okay. So let's understand if it costs me $40 and I were to sell it for $100, that's a good deal. That pays for the shipping, pays for my parts, and a little bit of the time. And I could put that back into the channel, right? The remainder I could put back into the channel of what I spent in the shipping. The remainder of it I can put back into the channel. So I can start putting that aside, right? That's still very cheap. That's cheap. If I found it for $100, I would have bought it for $100. But they're not $100. Even the ones that people are making on those, what are those? Where they're using the plastic and it makes the whatever. I don't have one of those. You know what I'm saying? Those are like $200 if you want a good one. Yeah, so definitely need, travel funds. You've got to drive how far? I mean, me and Foster drove 8 hours to Indiana to do all 3 of those locations. That's why I said it did not include the gas. That was just for the locations. $1,300 for 3. Like, that's crazy. Well, even if I up the price from 60 to 40, I still have to pay for shipping. So I'm not making any money to put into the travel fund. So that's why I think $100 is decent, because it's going to cost me probably about $10 to ship. And then I'm making $40 to put back into the travel fund, but I'm getting paid back for the parts and at least for the shipping. I'm not getting paid for my time, which is okay, because it takes me nothing to put it together. Honestly, it didn't take me very long. The same with the ICU box that I transferred that original ICU into that box where it's got the EEC on it and it lights up. I do want to add a back to make that so it's a little brighter. That's why the back was lighting up so much. But I think $100, that's a good deal, because I'm really not charging. It's okay, freaking. I'm really not charging that much more than what it cost me. So yeah, you can make it yourself for $40, sure. Or I can make it for you and you got to spend an extra $60. Technically 50 because you're not paying for shipping. So, well, you are paying for shipping, but you know what I mean. And it really is too low, because honestly, like, if you look at some of the people that have done the 3D printer, that's what it's called, that have done the 3D, they're asking $150 minimum for one of those, and they're tiny. That box freaks me out. How's the Go Get 'Em van work out? I haven't seen it much. Oh yeah, I have not brought the van out. I actually have the stuff sitting right here. I have my new shelf. Pretty cool with all the stuff. So I can take any toy. Here's the Go Get 'Em van. So cute. This was actually just some random toy van. And I open the back here. Turn it on. You can easily pull the battery right out of here. The only thing I have not figured out is why the volume is not working on this one. But if you're in the same room with it, you can still see it. So, you know, I have to work out that kink as far as those. But if you got a toy, but yeah, it just flips right open. It's pretty cool. Put the little stickers on there. Then this was, I waited for Halloween to be done, because Halloween, everything's so cheap, right? Halloween. There's the on-off button for this one. Yeah, it could be bad speaker wire. Who knows? Oh, here it is. Got this from Halloween. light, the eyes. Ooh. Not sure why the speaker wire, once I get it in there, I don't know. Not sure why it does that. So that's easy. This thing I got from Halloween, this thing was like $2 on clearance. Then here's the Motion. It's just like the REM pod. Same thing. Put little holes in there just so you can hear it better. This was so easy. And then the nice thing is if you have like a certain song you want me to put on there, I can do all that for you, which is nice. You can't see. I gotta find the on switch. I can't damn see. Well, shit. Well, I can't see. I don't have a. Let me turn my cell phone on. We can do it and print stuff cheap and make message about it and can we're oh yeah, Jazz, that would be cool. Thanks. Where the hell's the on and off button? Oh, right there. Duh. Turn it on. You got to let it set for a second. You have the same PJs, T? Pretty cool. So that's how that works. These are the ones I'm talking about for $100. And then we have our Bible, of course. The Bible you guys have seen. That just lights up. Got the Bible. Found these on Amazon. It was like a 3 set. I'm going to make a smaller one too. This was just like the actual size, Bible size. Once again, it's all in here. Everything in here. It's just wired. You can make anything into a REM pod, which is nice. And then you don't have that trip up as much when you're using like walkie-talkies and stuff. And then, so this I bought for Halloween. The Eek box. This is all I got to enclose the back. Everything's in the back. And then it's got to set for a second. But it's supposed to be really like light up the Eek. You got to wait because it resets a couple seconds every time you do it. Yeah, so that's pretty cool too. So I mean, anytime Halloween's over, I always check because there's so many things that you can find to use. Oh, shit. Yeah, so that's everything that we have so far. And again, guys, that stuff probably total maybe $200 that I spent. That's it. So I've just been like, you know what? We're gonna make this stuff ourselves because I'm telling you. Yeah, I do. Undertaker is my favorite. ICU. I love that one. And I have that saved as well as the music box noise. But you guys can pick any song you want. You could tell me like, you could send me the file and be like, I want it to be on this. You know, maybe it's your team song or maybe it's a song you really like, you know, and then I can upload it onto there and boom. All you got to do is put new batteries in it. Just take care of it, put new batteries. It should never go bad. So that's what's nice. So I did like that it was like ICU and then it says Eek. I was like, yeah, that's perfect. I just have to figure, I think I got to add some more LED lights and then close up the back. It'll be a lot brighter. I just got to add more LED lights in the back. But so yeah, I'm going to start doing that too. Because It'll help the team out, not gonna lie. Yeah, it'll put money into a fund because we're not making money off of YouTube like that. Like we're sitting at like $70, and that's been for the last year and a half. They don't even pay you out unless you get $100. So it's like it just sits there and sits there and sits there and sits there until, yeah. And then when I take it, then when I get it, then I put it towards whatever location that we're gonna do next. So what up, Michael? Christmas lights that ghosts can play with. Well, the next thing I want to do is I want to make my own tripwire, which should be easy because if I get a long LED strip or if I get actual Christmas lights and then I hook it up to like a REM pod, the same way I made that, it's the same concept. So I should be able to do it. I should be able to make that because those tripwires are expensive too. They're like $250 for a tripwire. So I'm like, yeah, I can figure this out. I can definitely figure this out. So that's not next on my list to figure that out. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So we can use the Christmas lights for a tripwire or even just a LED strip would work. It's all the same concept. Like the motion detectors, you buy the motion detectors off Amazon, take it apart. The ones that I found now, you upload music onto them, and then you make your own music box. Yeah, you know what else is I was thinking too? Those fairy lights. Those are kind of long too. You can make a couple of them and just kind of like twist them together. They have those at the dollar store too. So I mean, I'm gonna try it because if I go to the dollar store, yeah, I mean, if I get them and it don't work, would you waste $1 or $2? I mean, that's nothing. But you can make your own box. I mean, it's super simple, like super simple. And it won't cost anybody a lot of money, you know? This year's going super fast, Fawn. Holy crap. For sure. I started changing the seasons now on YouTube. I don't know if you guys noticed that. We had like season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I switched it to season 2025. So then the next season will be 2026. So it'll be everything that we did in 2026. I kind of like that better. Because then we know everything we just did in that 1 year. So worst comes to worst, hey, we may not be making money, but we're building a lot of memories. That's for sure. But yeah, it's definitely not cheap. To do this, it's a very expensive hobby. And a lot of people will say, oh, I can't believe you pay all that money to be doing that. Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of people that pay for other stuff and don't get anything out of it either. You know, I mean, look at collectors, for instance, collecting things. They just sit there. I mean, I got Alien. I love Alien. Aliens everywhere, you know. I don't make money on it. It just sits there, right? So, no, it's too hard to really to put on the video because they don't recommend it. vidIQ doesn't recommend it because it messes up the algorithm for your titles. So I can't put that season 26, 2026 episode 1 in your title. It messes it up. So I stopped doing that. I used to put season 6 episode 1 and it messes up the score, the SEO score. So so I do pay for vidIQ every month. That's pretty much like ChatGPT for YouTubers. I love it. It's great. Nope, can't do title with a hashtag either. A lot of things have changed. Things have changed for the algorithm. In 2026, things are changing as well. So yeah, Helena, I'm telling you, vidIQ. That's where it's at. It's literally ChatGPT for YouTubers. I mean, it'll make the background for your thumbnail. It'll AI put you in there for your thumbnail. It'll write a script for you. If you want like anything, if you want it to be funny, if you want it to be serious, it'll write out your whole freaking script for you. I don't copy the script word for word, but it gives me a good like starting point. I will say I was kind of like confused on how to write the Ross House, like the intro for that. And I got help from vidIQ for that intro for the Ross House. And I loved it. It turned out perfect. So as it would give me an idea, I'd say, no, I don't really want it to like I don't really want it to say that. I want it to be more like this, like talking about this and this and this. So definitely put my ideas and my words together right. So it worked for SEO. So it was pretty cool. There's a channel, Helena, that I watch. I'll send it to you. Unlike most channels, this guy actually gives away some of the secrets. So, I mean, I'm not growing as of yet, obviously, but I'm not consistent with uploading videos either. So a little hard when you work all the time. So, and I'm the only one running the YouTube, as well. And there's a reason behind that too, because I know what I'm supposed to be doing. And if there's too many hands on the pot, it all gets messed up. Correct, top hats. Exactly. Yeah. Like I have to literally prime vidIQ as to exactly what I want it to say. It's just it's better with wording than I am. You know what I mean? Like for sure. Yeah, I'll send it to you, Helena. He actually gives for YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff, how to do it. You do help, Undertaker. Thank you. Yeah, it's just better for the YouTube channel to have one person because you can't, everybody's got a different vibe. Like if I had different editors, it would look so weird. Like there are some other channels where they have different editors and one will edit one and then the other person will edit the next time. And you can definitely tell the difference between the two. So, it's just easier to have one hand in the pot. That way, you know what's going on. You know the SEO score. You know what's going on with the channel. You're not having to like update the other person all the time. It just works good. Hey, freaking, I get it. Ever since these shingles hit, I tire easily, it seems. I feel ya. COVID did that same crap. Probably not as bad as shingles, but I get it. So you get some rest. Thank you for stopping by. Have a great weekend. So yeah, everybody understands the ghost thing now. That's going to be cool. Just make sure that you're looking out for that ghost. Jack said she found it, but we're just waiting for her to do it. She might lose. Somebody else finds it before that one. Have you ever saw those videos where people have Alexa and Siri fight? I heard that some of those are like overdubbed. I'm not sure though. I don't know if that's true though, but I've seen them. They're funny. Need to go now. Going to watch a movie with the hubby. Enjoy. Tell Matt I said hello. I put it in the comments. I think I found it. I didn't see anything. Let me see. Oh, snap. You found it, Jax. Jax is the winner. Jax found it. You're good. Because we really tried to hide that one, and you found it. You freaking found it. The ghost I'm going to make from resin. It's super cheap. I got the resin for $25. And the mold was $18. So it's cheaper for me to actually do it that way. Plus color it. So Jax found it. Congrats, Jax. Lady Jax. I didn't think anybody was going to find that. I'm pretty impressed because it was kind of dark on the mantle. But you found it. Awesome. Yeah, I'm just waiting on the resin and all that stuff to get here. And then I can start making them real quick. It won't take long. For the resin, it's like a day for it to set. So you and Charmaine will both have a white one then. And then the next one I hide will have to be another color. So I have to start making those too. So do you guys want us to like sign it or do you just want it? Because I'm gonna put an autograph picture in there too. But I don't know if you want the ghost signed by the team as well, or if you just want that just the regular date of the video of when you found it. Yeah, I'm going to check them out, T, because there might be other stuff I want them to make for sure. I can't believe you found that, Jax. Holy crap. And that's crazy. It was so funny, that first video when Charmaine found that, because she literally was like, it's next to T. And I was like, no, it's not. And she's like, yeah, it is. Go look. And I was like, oh, we hadn't hit it yet. So I had to give it to her because she did see it. And I didn't even see it in editing that it was even sitting there. So that's crazy. I need a new team picture because we had to take the other thing out. Right. We had to take the thing out of the other one. Jax was worried she couldn't take the ghost during the interview. I told her, plug that sucker in the comment section if she found. Oh, yeah. Yeah, always put it in the comment section, not in the live. It won't give you credit if it's in the live. It's got to be in the comments under it. Yeah, I don't either. All right, we'll autograph the ghost too. That'll work. That'll definitely work. So I'll make a video and post it once I get them made, re-explaining everything again so you guys understand like how it goes. But yeah, on that note, I'm going to get going, and I have to get ready to investigate this trunk. So
No,
yeah.
she's going to come lay in bed for a little bit with me. Then she can investigate the trunk.
It's freaking 10 o'clock at night.
I know.
Okay. The white was hard, but the color might be easier. You got to hide them good. Well, the white, so the white's always going to have a dark background, and then the darker ones will always have a lighter background. So we'll make sure of that. But I still, that was a hard one, Jack. So kudos to you.
Good job,
for sure.
Jax. I didn't find it either.
Yeah, I'm going to show her where it is. It was hard. But you guys have a great night and a great weekend. I will be working. I'm glad you enjoyed the premiere. Even though it was a little long, but still, it was a good one. Yeah, Mumsy was like, wow.
Mumsy was exhausted when she got home from that.
Yeah. So everybody have a good night. And we love you guys. Thank you for supporting us, like always, because we really can't do it without you guys. Honestly, we can't. We wouldn't even have a channel. So we appreciate you. Get some rest. If anybody's sick, feel better, please. Get better. All right? And have a happy holidays, too. Christmas, if I don't see you, Christmas Eve, Christmas, please have a good time. But I'll probably see you before then. So, yeah. Go ahead, Lonnie. Give it a try. It's not that easy, but you'll see it. It was hard.
She'll point it out to me because I don't remember.
Yeah, I'll give her a chance, see if she sees it, and then. But, all right, guys. Well, good night. We love y'all, and we'll check you later.